Daytona Beach, home to Hanksters hot rods, muscle cars, and collector car showroom. America's #1 choice of premier collector cars for over 30 years. This one's a certified unit, so at full price we include warranty, and at full price we actually include transportation as long as they're in a lower 48. It's a 1999 Chevrolet Suburban 1500. Engine bay here. We have a 5.7 liter, so you have the small block Chevy 350 under the hood. Everything looks to be original here, and of course we have power brakes. And as we move towards the front accessory drive, we have power steering. Right above that, we have air conditioning. So you have power steering, you have power brakes, you have air. Everything looks to be original. This vehicle has just about 40,000 miles. We're going to show the actual odometer in the pictures and during the test drive, but it is extremely low miles, and it's a clean Carfax, no accidents. Beautiful, beautiful truck, and very low mile example, so it's very desired. We're going to start on the hood. You can see the passenger side of the hood. There's no clear coat fade. There's no dings or dents. The paint is beautiful. It would not surprise me if this was original paint, but again, I'm not a body guy, so I'm never going to authenticate that or, confirm it. But in my eyes, this does look to be at least mostly original. You can see the middle of the hood, it's not bulging out. There's no dings or dents, no splitting, no cracking. I don't see any signs of bad bodywork. Gorgeous paint, one of my favorite colors on these trucks. As we go down to the grille, you're going to see the headlight clarity is fantastic. The bumper itself, beautiful. The whole front clip of this truck, super aggressive, does everything you need it to do. It is gorgeous. The crystal clear lenses there, the amber lights on the side. The bumper's not falling off or dinged or dented. You have an imperfection right here. And then you have little age spots. But again, 1999, that's the same age as me. And this truck is in fantastic shape. Down low, not split, not cracked. Gorgeous front clip. As we move on to the front fender area, we have the gold pinstripes going all the way down the truck. Those are in great shape. We move down low, you're going to see the trim. You have imperfections here. And again, this is going to be mostly original. So you're not buying this as any kind of restoration. If you go on our website, majority of our cars has been restored. This one, not so much. And look at those tires. Rolling some BF Goodrich tires. They're only a few years old, so you got plenty of life left. You have good tread. The wheels are in great shape. And if you go to our website, hanksters.com, we're going to see up-close pictures of all four corners. The wheel arches, the chrome's in great shape, no bubbling, no splitting, no cracking. Definitely a well-kept truck. We're going to go on top now towards the windshield. On the glass, no cracks, no chips. Of course, you have the typical window tint that goes along here, and you got some imperfections there. But overall, all the glass on this truck has fantastic clarity. This is something you can drive every day. Maybe you want more of a weekend toy to take into the mountains, drive to the beach. This can handle all that. Very comfortable interior, plenty reliable. Parts are everywhere for these trucks. They made them for so many years. Not only the small block Chevy, but the GMT 400 platform. It is a great platform to keep on the road. They last forever. As we move along the doors, you're going to see there's no weird panel imperfections. The glass on the driver's side is beautiful. You also have the mirror, but you also have tinted windows. I'll always point that out, especially here in Florida. It is super nice to have tinted windows here. We'll go inside. You can see the door cards themselves are not cracked or chipped. The material is in great shape, and take a look at the buttons too. If you're familiar with 90s and early 2000s, a lot of the time they kind of deteriorate. This one, it's in good shape. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors. Down low, the carpeted area is in great shape. The door panel even lights up. That's pretty cool. Look at that interior. Steering wheel's in great shape. We're gonna show the gauges, what works, what doesn't work later on in the video, but everything seems to be original. Also notice we're gonna have power seats. The driver's side seat, I don't see any rips or tears. That is incredible. The seats are nice and plush. One of my favorite interiors ever. Oh, look at the carpet. You have a little bit of just age marks on the side here, but underneath that carpet, no rips, no tears. And the floor mats are in great shape. All weather floor mats. Doors shut real nice. Top to bottom, everything's lining up real good. The paint is in fantastic shape. In my opinion, it's a good, I'd say 8 out of 10. It's not perfect. If it was perfect, you'd be afraid to drive it. But you're buying a real nice truck, a solid foundation. Back seats, like I said, you got plenty of room here. Starting off on the door panel, not cracked, not chipped. The material is all in great shape, top to bottom. We're gonna find out if the radio works, so if those speakers turn on or not later in the video. The actual rear seats themselves, I don't see rips or tears on the driver's side. Those can also fold up and undo all that so you can fit a lot more. If you haul kids around, if you haul lumber around, you can pretty much haul anything you want with the Suburban. And look at that carpet. We do have a third row. You have seat belts in the third row as well, and that is in great shape. The door is shut real nice on the rear. Again, no blistering, cracking. I don't see any signs of bad bodywork on this truck whatsoever. The wheel arches are in great shape. The tires look fantastic. If I owned a Suburban of this generation, this is exactly what I would do. Little bit of a lift, bigger tires, gives it that aggressive look. Again, this is something you can drive every day. You can even take it to shows. The glass on the rear, no cracks, no chips, also tinted, of course. We also have a roof rack above. And again, go to our website, hanksters.com. We'll have pictures of all four corners. Favorite part about these trucks, you have barn doors. So on your 99 Suburban, you have power steering, power brakes, power seats, power locks, and you got barn doors. And you have cold air, forgot to mention that. Keys are right here. You got the fob. Seems like the fob does not work. We don't touch key fobs, but you do have one key here. Right here, imperfection. A little touch-up spot. Guess what? Truck's almost 30 years old. You want a brand new one, you can buy a brand new one. You know what they cost? 80, 90, sometimes even $100,000. It is insane. You get this for a fraction of the cost, plenty more reliable, and you can actually work on it yourself. You don't need any software engineer to work on these trucks. Look at the carpet. You have a spare tire there too. Now we don't have any documentation if it's been repainted, if it's been rebuilt. You know, in my opinion, I would guess not. But I always like to point that out in the video. We don't have any documentation except the Carfax. And if you want that sent over to you, I definitely can. Now we don't have 7, 8, 9 hours to go over every nook and cranny. If you want to be the one to look over the car, I strongly encourage it. Come to Daytona Beach. We don't have all day to look under every nook and crevice. If that's something you want to do, come to Daytona. We can put it on the lift for you. You can inspect it outside and all that. So the Chevrolet badge is in great shape. The bumper, not dinged or dented. You can slowly go across to the driver's side. The black trim is in great shape. The chrome right below that. You can see the reflection off of it. Truck is ready to go. It is certified, so fluids are changed. We do a basic safety inspection, so that way when you get your Suburban, you turn the key and just start enjoying it. Look down the body lines. Everything lines up straight as an arrow. It does not get any better than this. The white paint is uniform all the way across. The trim is in beautiful condition. The wheel arches look good there. And as we go down low, you're going to see the tires and the wheels. The wheels are in fantastic shape. The paint going all the way up on the bedside here, or the quarter. Glass, no cracks, no chips, tinted, of course. And you have your roof rack right above there. The rear door on the passenger side is in fantastic shape as well. You definitely tell this truck was garage kept. There's no sun fade. It's not cracked. If you know this generation of trucks, they love to crack. The rear seats are in fantastic shape. Beautiful. Be your daily driver or your weekend toy. Trim's in great shape on the rear. The paint, you have a couple spots here, there. And then you have tinted windows on the passenger side as well. That is in great shape. No cracks, no chips. And as we go a little bit lower, you're gonna see a couple little touch-up spots. We don't do paint work, we don't do body work at Hanksters. We're not a restoration center. We don't take it apart, we don't put it back together. But we do make sure the truck stands tall and it's ready to go. Door cards, same condition as the other three. No cracks, no chips, anything like that. As we go down low, you're gonna see this lights up. You have the lumbar support on the passenger side seat. Definitely one of the best interiors ever made. I drive a lot of cars, old cars, new cars, you know, maybe even some exotic sometimes, and you cannot beat the 90s and early 2000s. Look at the dash, the glove box, all the material there, how well kept it is. Come check out this truck in person. There are no disappointments. We do extremely well with this generation. Anything low mile, we do a fantastic job. So if you're looking for a nice truck that'll outlast yourself, maybe even your kids, you want to buy one of these, because guess what? Just because it's new does not mean it's any better. Little touch-up spot. I didn't point this out before, but you got a little touch-up spot. Very small, very minor, but it is there. And then you have a little bit of fading right there. Now, majority of our business is done sight unseen. Pennsylvania, they've been selling cars for over 30 years. We've been going on 10 here in Daytona. Every day we sell a car. We actually sold 3 cars yesterday, and we do very well. But I encourage you, if you are more particular, come to Daytona Beach. These are not going to be perfect cars, perfect trucks. Come check them out with your own eyes. Drive the truck, put it up on the lift, inspect it yourself. But we are first come, first serve. Let's put the Suburban up in the air. We'll take a look at the underside, and then from there, go for a drive. We're underneath our 1999 Suburban. It's a 2-wheel drive truck. We have front disc brakes. Suspension looks fantastic going all the way around here. And again, you're just under 50,000 miles, and the undercarriage does speak for itself. There's no rust, there's no rot anywhere on this truck. As far as the engine seals go, everything looks nice and dry. The oil pan, the front seal, the transmission's a 4-speed automatic. Pan's nice and dry there as well. So we'll take a look back with the camera. You'll see the floors, the exhaust system, the rear end, and I think the condition does speak for itself over the camera. We'll take a look right now. Here at Hanksters Hot Rods of Daytona Beach, we are offering 2 types of inventory. Certified, which a technician from Hanksters goes over. We change fluids, filters. We do a basic safety inspection on those cars. We also offer free enclosed transport as long as they're in the lower 48 and as long as that vehicle fits. We are also offering consignment units, which the owner brings to us to list for sale, and those are purchased as is. Now, if you'd like to buy a car from Hanksters Hot Rods, we accept bank wire, cashier's check, or you can actually come to Daytona, pay actual cash. You can finance a car with 10% down, term length, term condition. That's all something to go over with our lender. And I always encourage you to try your own bank or credit union, but we also have classic car lenders. JJ Best and Collector Car Leaders are some of the best. So if you go to our website, hanksters.com, you can fill out the application, and within a few short hours, our lender will reach out with an approval. Now, if you want to come down to Daytona Beach and test drive a car, we are by appointment only. So call ahead of time, submit an inquiry on our website. Please make sure the car is available. And the reason we require that is because we want to make sure one of our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is available to help out. We want to be able to put it on the lift for you, so we want to make sure that space is open. That way, when you get back from your test drive, we can put it up on the lift and you can inspect the undercarriage for yourself. Now let's put the car on the ground. Let's take it for a drive. Let's see how that runs. Inside our Suburban. You don't even know it's running right now. That's how quiet this engine is. So, like I mentioned, you get a key right here. Starts right up. Cool. Horn. Horn works. Turn signals, blinking on the driver. Whoop, turned my wipers on by accident. Blinking on the passenger. All the way to the left, we're gonna see we have a tack. We're idling real nice, not stalling. Tack works. Look at that odometer, 46,782. Those are true miles. How cool is that? Fuel gauge, a little over a quarter of a tank. Right below that, we have oil pressure, reading perfect. We're charging. And you can see the temperature slowly rising because we just started the Suburban up, so we'll keep an eye on that. But all the factory gauges seem to work. Look at that radio. Oh yeah. Nice. You got a factory radio here. That works. I love those. Air. Blowing out the left vent, blowing out the middle, and I can feel it on the right as well. Blowing cold air out the vents. Cool. You got a little CD player right there. And come up here, you can hear it. And you can feel it. It's blowing ice cold out the rear. So you have kids, if you have dogs, you have rear air, and it works. That light works. That light works. Little sunglass tray right here. Another little cubby. Light. So far, everything in this 99 Suburban works. You got little 12-volt plugs, cigarette lighter, little coin tray. Look at the dash. Look how nice it is. The dash is in great shape. So, you can draw your pictures right there, make some notes. Storage, cup holders, right there. I like it. Seats are some of the best you can buy. I love these seats. I have a 2002 Silverado, very similar interior, and I love it. Look at that. Seats work, power, up and down, left and right. Mirrors go down. Not the mirrors, sorry, the windows. Passenger side, look at that. We're not gonna show the whole process, it'll bore you. We're trying to get the video done. Look at that. I wish I had all day to spend time with this Suburban, but we don't have that kind of time or the manpower. Locks work, you're locked, you're unlocked. The mirrors work as well. We're gonna start on the driver's side. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but we're moving to the left, we're moving to the right. So the power mirrors do work on the driver. What about the passenger side? Look at that. All the way to the right, all the way to the left. Everything works in your 99 Suburban, including the rear air. Sun visors right there. I think we're good to go. All right. Oh, wipers. Look at that. Yeah, windshield wipers. Cool. All right, I'm excited to drive this truck. I love driving these. Let's see how it runs. There's a whole lot of room in here, which I like. You also have tilt steering, so you can drive it down here and drive it up here. Speedo works, 35, 40 miles an hour right now. Just cruising along. Not a whole lot of rattles, not a whole lot of shakes. Windows are tinted, which is super nice here in Florida. Air is blowing cold. I have a jacket on even, and it's still cold in here. Look at that. That's not bad. I'm the steering, you can turn it to the right, you can turn it to the left. Driving a lifted Suburban that's 25, almost 30 years old. And it drives nice. You know you're gonna get point A to point B with one of these. And I'm friends with a lot of service advisors that sell new cars, that work on new cars, and guess what? After being in the industry, I can pretty much guarantee you, I would not buy a new truck, especially from General Motors, or Toyota, or anything new. You know, quality is downhill. It really is. Nobody rebuilds anything anymore. It's all just replacements. Everything's made to just wear out fast, and it's unfortunate, but that's not only with cars, that's with appliances and everything in life now. So something like this, you buy this, you know what you're getting yourself into. It's a tried and proven platform. Brakes, stops. We have a green light, someone behind us, so we can't come to a dead stop. But you can see we're idling nice, we're not stalling, we're not backfiring. Real smooth idle, plenty of power with the 350. Transmission also shifts perfect. Look at that. Great sound, great tone. And again, 46,000 original miles. How cool is that? 50 miles an hour right now. Look at the steering wheel. It's not bouncing up and down, not pulling me to the left or to the right. Very easy to drive this truck. And there's a lot of glass, so you can see everything around you, which is why I like these older trucks. It's certified, so we include shipping. As long as it fits, this one should fit, no problems there. We also include a warranty, 90-day powertrain warranty offered at full retail price only. Let's say the engine starts knocking, the transmission slips, the rear end falls out. We're gonna help cover the major internal parts. Brakes, batteries, alternators, taillights, headlights, power steering leaks. We don't cover maintenance. We don't cover wear and tear, but we cover the most important thing, engine, transmission, and the rear end. Now this is a fantastic example of a 99 Suburban. I highly doubt you'll find another one with this low of miles. So if you're in the market for one, definitely suggest pulling the trigger pretty quick and give us a call, 386-944-9219, or you can go to our website, Hanksters.com. We have 80 pictures on the website along with the 20-minute video that you're watching right now. Have a great day, everyone.